Hello again, and welcome back to Maria. So I know it's been a while since I made a movie. Partially that's just because I've had kind of a rough month, and with the haunted house that I think I talked about in the last couple of movies, we just got out of there like the 10th of November, and then had some pets that weren't doing so good, so we had to put them to sleep, unfortunately. And there's two like a week apart, so that was pretty rough. So anyway, just want to let you guys know I'm back, and sorry for the bummer of an intro, but um, things are pretty good right now, I guess, other than still recovering from a nasty cold. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about, and one is there's a updated texture pack for 1.4.5. You can find that at maria.friedeffects.com. There's the link at the bottom right there talking about texture packs and what they look like. I also have updated the server to 1.4.5, and the best part is with the new texture pack, I noticed like John Smith's texture pack, he changed gray wool to look like these little X pieces up here, and then white wool has the like kind of stripes. See if there's a better spot over here, excuse me, like here where all these stripes are. And if you have connected textures on, you'll actually get kind of more of an outline around the perimeter of this, and then the two central vertical lines won't be there. And same thing with the windows, you can have connective textures on that. It should be on right now. I don't know why it's not working. It probably has something to do with one of the plugins I added. So I've got the mod loader running right now, and world edit CUI, so I can see my selection set when I select something. But the good news is that this city doesn't look terrible in default, and also John Smith's looks good in here now, and numerous other texture packs should look good in here. So instead of seeing orange and purple and pink and all those other crazy colors, you're now going to see white and light gray. Or white being where the stripes are, and light gray being where the little X ones are. Everything else should look about the same. Out here, the only other change is this is sponge texture now. So on some texture packs it'll look pretty ridiculous because it'll be like a sponge roof, but I didn't really want to change the yellow wool or any other colors. And then you'll notice now everything that was white now has stripes on it. So unfortunately there's no just pure white wool anymore, which means you're going to get the stripes probably when you kill a sheep or something. But if you're building things with this texture pack in creative mode, you could use snow if you want it to look pure white, or different texture pack, or you could just go in and modify the texture pack yourself to get rid of the stripes. And I may do that just because I don't like the fact that there's no white wool anymore. So that's still kind of one of those things that I'm looking at possibly changing. World hole. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to point out. And the other thing that I've been getting a lot of requests to have a tutorial for the keep, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And so this is the keep that people are asking about, and I think I will do a tutorial on this next. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do the tutorial on it because it's fairly intricate. As far as like the interior, is probably one of the ones I spent the most time on. I mean, it's got these like crazy roof things and thrones, and like each floor has something unique to it. Like this is the bedroom. Excuse me, there's that lovely cough I was telling you about. And then down on this level is kind of like the dining hall, which I should have chandeliers in here. I wonder why I don't. I don't know. This is the kitchen, and this is part of the texture pack. I don't remember what it looks like with John Smith, whether they're pictures. I know he's got, hold on a second. Oh, excuse me again. I know he's got, like, a thing of knives, but it's like a single square, so I may try to get the picture packs in John Smith's version and mine to match up. I mean, technically this is just Ovo's rustic texture pack, and I just changed a few things. But, man, these would be like giant kegs. This would be like the storeroom. And the other thing I lost, I don't have the little like Xbox for that look like crates anymore. But I figured we have enough variations of wood that, you know, I could change these to anything. Oh, here's something that I missed. Purple wool. So, yeah, that's what you used to have to use for those. So, I'll probably change that. In fact, I'll probably do that right now. So, what I may end up doing... Oh, hey, wait a minute. This is not the updated texture pack. What gives? Should be. Maybe I don't have an updated texture for this. I think that's what it is. No, this is just not the updated texture pack, so probably got the wrong one loaded in here, because it's weird that I'm seeing the other textures correctly, so I don't know what's going on. But if I place them, they work. Yeah, you know, it may just be that the stuff that's in your hand isn't right, so I'll have to fix that too, and then I'll put that back up on the site and make another video for it. Stuff I always forget about. Like there's just, I can copy the one from Ovo's Rustic Texture Pack. You guys could do the same thing. It's, I believe it's in the CUI directory of the texture pack. And I can't remember what it's called exactly, but if you look at all the pictures in there, you'll find it. So I was going to show you this portion. This is sort of the entryway, how you would normally get in. So you just kind of come up the stairs, and this would make the keep more easily defendable because you have like a gate there, and then there's only one method of entrance, and then you can go up to the throne room. You can go down to the mess hall, which is actually up from that part, and then this is the storage that I just showed you. And then down here are the dungeons. And I kept the lighting down here sort of moody. So there was a fire here. Not sure why there isn't now. But I'll show you. This is that World Edit CUI, WECUI thing. And it just shows you what your selection set is. And then you just type //SEL to clear it. But it's almost indispensable sometimes when you're working, doing large builds like this one. I mean, like a lot of this stuff here, you can just, you know, select it once and then just say stack that way and stack that way and stuff like that to help speed things along. And then if you want to make these corner towers, you just pick a spot and then pick a spot up there and then do walls. But before I go, I'm going to pause the video real quick and get out, and then I will show you what everything looks like in the other texture pack. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here's John Smith's texture pack. And as you can see, everything still looks pretty good. You'll notice the white and the light gray is a little more obvious than this one. And it's doing the same things there. He's got, there's his like fancy decorative block. The other thing that I don't know if it's working here, it was working when I tried this at work. That's very unfortunate because it's so cool. But the other thing that he has that you may notice if you get it working on yours, I'll have to play with mine a little bit more and see if I can't get it to work. But the textures all have variables to them. So or not variables, but like variations. I guess it is variables because they've got you can turn it on and off or adjust it how you want it to work. But it's like when you're looking at this wall, you can see the little decorative piece right there. That's what his cracked stone looks like, and I think it's because he wanted it to be a decorative piece and less of a, you know, just aged looking thing or whatever. But yeah, when you look at this wall, like there's an obvious pattern. Like you can see, like every other brick on the line has a crack in it that's the same, you know. And then when you look at his, he's modified it so it's more random. And I really wish it was working so I could show that to you because it's so cool. But you probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen other videos that feature it. So it's kind of nice. But and then the other thing, his jungle wood has like fake vines underneath it, and so the real vines are on top of it. I don't know. I don't really necessarily like that because it kind of looks like, oh, there's vines on that. You could climb it, but you can't until the real vines are on there. And so once you know how things look, then you're not, you know, hosed. But and then the other thing is frames work. You know, all this stuff works on here. The anvils. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. And real quick, I'll show you guys some other stuff that I've done. So let's see. The other new features that I really enjoy. Oh yeah, and then here's the nether brick. It's kind of cool. It's like kind of like copper tiles or slate tiles or something. But you notice the corners look a lot cleaner now. And that's that new connecting stairs feature that they added in 1.4, which I love. So that's going to be fun, playing with all the new things, trying to get it to work. And I may do that when I recreate this for the tutorial. I may try to use, like, say, the wall blocks or something, you know, just to make it a little more unique, take advantage of the new stuff. But oh yep, I was going to show you this over here. So now we've got the anvils. So that's what they look like if you haven't seen them yet, which don't know why you wouldn't. And then the other cool thing that they've changed is trapdoors are now flush if you want them to be, and it'll like open down. But yeah, so let me log out one more time, and then I will show you the default, what this looks like under default. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the default texture pack, which before this whole place would have been hideous, because you'd see purple and pink and all these other gross colors in the houses. But now they don't look too terrible. You've got white and gray, and yeah, I like this better just because my texture pack was a 64-bit one, and in order to play on this server you pretty much had to use it and only it, and otherwise just everything looked gross, you know. And I was working on making like a 32-bit and a 16-bit version of it, but they upgrade Minecraft so often that it's like by the time you get one fixed, I don't really want to go back and fix the other ones. And unfortunately, I got the other one fixed right when like 1.3.2 came out or whatever. But yeah, so it's not terrible anymore. It's definitely normal looking. So I like it. That's why I made the change. And then this is what I was talking about with the switch. But so yeah, they look a lot better now, and kind of excited. I think it, you know. And then the other thing I wanted to say, oh yeah, here's the sponge roof. So it's not terrible, but you know, it's not any better or any worse, I should say, than yellow wool. But it definitely works. It kind of gives the illusion of being like straw or something. The other thing I wanted to mention is those of you who have been playing on the server for a while and you have houses that are built with the purple and pink and all those other orange wool to get the cool textures to make it look like the rest of the town, and you know, which makes me happy. Send me a message and I will fly over to your place and I will use World Edit to swap them out real quick so it looks good again. But you need to be in game when I do it just so I can make sure it's how you want it to look, and you can actually tell me where I need to go, because I'm not going to try to, hey, I'll go to, such and such place and change it, and then I'm like, where the hell is that? Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, and I don't know how soon I will be working on this, but I hope to, probably not next weekend because I'm going to be out of town, but maybe the weekend after that. And I'm not exactly sure what approach I'm going to take on this. It will either be like the Stave Church one, where it's just level by level by level, or it'll be just me building it again real quickly, because like the towers and the central box and stuff are all the same. So it's pretty quick if you have a world edit or something. Anyway, thanks for watching.